Hey folks, I haven't made one of these videos in quite some time. I really haven't felt like I needed to. I post mainly to TikTok, and then I just basically copy those videos over to YouTube and to Instagram and Facebook. So I don't really feel the need to cater to an audience that I don't really have over there. However, the audience tends to be growing a little bit, and so I want to say this because it's literally the go-to insult for pretty much every MAGA chud that comes across my videos. They don't like the things that I say. They can't actually refute any of the things that I say. So instead, they just take to insulting my look. So I'm going to talk about that because like I said, it's been some time since I've actually explained why I have long nails and long hair and everything. So I'm going to do that. But first, allow me a moment with the chuds, if you will. I post, like I said, to TikTok, and a lot of stuff that goes to Facebook ends up catching the eye of some of the dumbest people on the planet. These people are reprehensible in every possible way, and honestly, they are a blight to all humanity. If the planet were to stop and they were to go hurtling into space, and then the planet were to start again, the planet and the world and society would be better for it. There is absolutely nothing that they bring to the table and absolutely nothing that they've ever said to me that is of any value. They don't actually challenge me intellectually. They don't have the ability to do that. They are all complete and total idiots. But because they see my content, much like this video, they will listen to some of these words and some of these challenges, and they will say something stupid without a doubt, or they'll post a picture of Trump flipping the bird, or they'll, something like that. Something really fucking just abysmally dumb. But I think that it's important for them to know that every single time you make a comment, every single time you engage with my videos, and I've said this before in other videos, it helps me. It honestly helps me. So I want you to take a chance, take this shot now before I continue with my explanation as to why I look the way I do. Take this opportunity now to tell me how hideous I am, to tell me what a horrible man I am because I have long hair and a beard. Tell me what a failure I am. And to that point, allow me to say this. One of the go-to insults that they have is, look at that guy. Look at his long hair. You can tell he's never done anything with his life. Probably lives in his mom's basement. Like, they really are challenging the fact that I apparently am not worth anything because of the way that I look, which, to their credit, they're not really wrong about. No, I don't live in my mom's basement. She doesn't have a basement, and I don't live with her. But they're all right about one thing. I don't make any money. I am not, by their terms and by much of society's standards, a successful man. Instead, what I've done is I've poured into myself. I make myself a better person every single day. I am much more, exceedingly much more intelligent than any of them. Even if you were to cram 17 of their brains somehow together, I would still be smarter than all of them. I am an empathetic man. I care about others. I genuinely pour all of my time and energy into making people around me better and making their lives better. I am a better person than all of them combined. So yes, they may make more money. They may be, in terms of societal standards, much more successful, but I promise you that I am a better person. And that matters much more to me than any amount of money that they may make. Now, for those of you that are genuinely curious about my nails and my hair and my beard and such and my glasses, allow me to explain. First, my nails. My nails are the way they are because, well, my nails grow exceedingly fast and are exceedingly thick. They are very, very hard and sharp, and they don't cut easily. I will break nail and toenail clippers all the time because they just won't go through my nails. People have tried to tell me to grind them. People have told me to use veterinary clippers. Those do work, but they are extremely uncomfortable and they hurt. So I'm not going to grind them down. Instead, as a person is allowed to do, I have grown up with them. I've had these nails my entire life. I am a human animal. I am not necessarily somebody who has to fold my image to whatever societal standard people believe I should have. I don't have to look like everybody else, which on that note, if you go look at the profile pictures of pretty much every one of these people that talk about what I look like, they all look exactly the same. I'll give you three opportunities to guess what color their skin is, first of all. And second of all, they all are wearing some sort of stupid hat and the same stupid shirts. They're all identical. And I don't want to be like that. I don't fit in with them and I don't want to look like them. I will never, ever, ever just do what people tell me to do because they think that it would look better. Fuck that. I'm going to be me, and part of me is my long ass sharp nails. And I don't really care if you have a problem with that. I don't care if women like it. I don't care if men like it. It doesn't fucking matter to me what your opinion on my nails are. So there's that. Now, as far as my hair, I've had long hair since I was 14 years old. I'm an indigenous American. It's part of my culture. And if you don't like that, you can go fuck yourself. I really don't care what you have to say about my long hair. I don't care if you find it attractive. It doesn't matter to me what you think. I genuinely mean that to both friend and foe. I don't care if you like my hair. I'm 50 years old. I've got a relatively full head of hair. I'm going to keep it until the day I die, and it will be long and fucking beautiful. And you can keep your jealousy to yourself. As far as my beard goes, again, I am an indigenous American. We don't tend to be able to grow beards, but I am also part Irish, and this is the Irish part of me. This is the part that is my grandmother on my mother's side. This is the part that separates me from all of the other people in my family line because nobody else can grow a beard like this. I'm the only one, and I'm proud of it. And I've been growing it for over 10 years, but it's been in varying lengths throughout my time. I've let it grow out for the past couple of years, and I like the wizard look. Fuck it. I'll be Gandalf. Fuck it. I'll be whatever his name is from Harry Potter. I'll be those things. Dumbledore. Dumbledore is his name. I'll be those characters. I don't care. I'm down with it. It doesn't bother me. I like this look. Now, as far as my glasses, as a final note, uh, these are prescription. I have extreme light sensitivity. If you see me out during any daylight at all, I have these glasses on. Now, I do have a little bit bad eyesight now because I had diabetes, so that affected my distance vision. So I need these, and plus when you add in the light sensitivity, it makes them pretty much an imperative at all times. I have to have these glasses on. But people say, "Oh, you're just wearing glasses because you think you're cool." Well, I am. I am cool. I like whether I'm wearing the glasses or not. I'm fucking cool. Like I'm really honestly fucking awesome. So it doesn't bother me when people say that because there is something to that. It's kind of like the Adam Sandler movie Big Daddy, where he lets the kid, I don't know, he lets the kid wear a hat or whatever, and the kid gets his confidence. The glasses work the same way for me. When I wear these glasses, I've been doing it now for over 2.5 years. When I wear these glasses, I have the confidence that I need to say whatever I need to say in front of the camera. Like, for instance, when I have these glasses on, I feel much more comfortable saying, go fuck yourself if you don't like the fact that I have dark glasses, have long hair, have a thick beard, or long nails. I don't give a fuck what you have to think. Not because I have glasses on, but they do help. Now, at night, I wear regular glasses with the see-through glasses. But during the day, I wear sunglasses because light fucking sucks. So there you go. There's the answer to all the questions about why I look the way I look. And I welcome any sort of judgment or stupid comment that you have that more often than not, actually every single time, proves the fact that you're a goddamn idiot. And every person that has something to say decides to take to the internet and say something unkind about somebody else's look is a fucking idiot. And they prove it. They prove it with their comment. And at some point in time, I'll collect all those comments. I'll make a giant post so that you can all be famous for being the giant pieces of shit that you actually are. And here's the funny part. They'll watch me say this. They'll watch me say this, and they'll still say something stupid because they cannot control themselves. That's one of the reasons why we know how easily manipulated they are, because I'm literally telling them right now that I am manipulating them into saying something, and they will, because they're that fucking stupid. The rest of you, please, take care of yourself, take care of others. I'll talk to you soon.